All right, man. Keith Thurman was on Sirius XM Satellite Radio, and I linked the little short clip in the description where he was asked, was Mikey Garcia a real welterweight, and proceeded to say no. And he talked about how fans want him to fight Adrien Broner, and they say that Broner ain't gonna throw no punches, just fight Broner. So let's talk a little bit about what Keith Thurman's saying and give you an update of what's going on with Keith. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. All right. Yes, I am the owner of Goodfellas Sports TV. It was hacked. So, hey, if you can go report the channel, I'm still going to throw the video up on how you can help me get the channel back. So that's coming. Last video I'll probably drop tonight unless some breaking news come down. But, hey, we're rolling over here for now. You can report the channel through PC. Go to my Twitter page or my Instagram page. Go to Instagram TV, and they show you how to do it. But yeah. You know, he basically said that he kept it honest, that Mikey Garcia can't compete with the likes of himself, Errol, Spence, Terence, Crawford, Danny Garcia at the welterweight division. He says he's not a real welterweight, which he also said that about Terence Crawford, but he refused to fight Terence Crawford. My thing is that now that you got fighters that are criticizing other fighters that's taking risks that they won't take. You know, Keith Thurman is one of the brightest boxing minds on the mic. He definitely got a career, post-boxing career with calling fights or in the media with Fox or another network. My problem is when you criticize Mikey Garcia, you can say what you want to say about Mikey, what he did or didn't see versus Errol Spence, but you know what Mikey did? Mikey Garcia actually took the damn fight, okay? Mikey Garcia actually took the damn fight. Mikey Garcia did something that you aren't willing to do. And he willing to either fight Terence Crawford, something that you're not willing to do. Your whole life mission in the welterweight division was to make money, fight Mayweather and Pacquiao, win, lose, or draw, get that bag, and loot and leave. Mikey Garcia is willing to, get beat and jump back in the ring. He tried to come back sooner than, February. PBC couldn't find him a respectable opponent, and he came back, beat Jessie Vargas. We still waiting for you to come back from beating, from beating Danny Garcia, to be honest. You came back, tuned up Hurst Lopez, and Manny Pacquiao seeing you didn't look that good, and you gave Manny Pacquiao a good run for his money. I thought it could have been said that you won the fight, but hey, people gonna say Manny Pacquiao because they don't like you. You and get Errol Spence to fade, and a lot of Pacquiao fans, regardless, he can't do no wrong. It's not gonna turn against him. But my issue is, Mikey Garcia is making moves in a division that you refuse to fight in. Okay, he fought Errol Spence. You won't do it. So my whole problem is you can't really criticize and say what he is and what he ain't. You a welterweight, and you won't even get in the ring with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. He willing to get in the ring with Terence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence. He already showed it. He willing to get in the ring with any of the dudes. So you really can't speak on him. You can say, oh, he is, he ain't a welterweight. Hey, man, I'm pretty sure if he don't get the Pacquiao fight, his telephone is open like New Edition. Mr. Telephone Man, it's something wrong with my line. When Errol Spence called me, I get a click and goodbye. You know what I'm saying? He clicking goodbye. So that's my problem, man. You really can't talk about somebody that did something that you refuse to do in your division. And he ain't even from the division. He ain't from 47. Keith Thurman moved down 54 to 47. Same as Errol Spence. Shawn Porter moved down a few weight classes. Danny Garcia and Crawford are the top two dudes that really moved up in the division, But it is what it is. Keith Thurman, he should be back punching this month. He probably going to come back late summer, fall, and get a tune up. But at the end of the day, I think his best days are behind him. His body breaking down like a 1988 Mercury Cougar. You know what I'm saying? All salted down from the Michigan, salt, rusted at the bottom and all that. So I think Keith Thurman better days are behind him. Now, could he beat Mikey Garcia? Yeah, he got a lot of good movement. He got a lot of slick movement. He'd be a bad matchup for Mikey unless he just lost it. But, you can't criticize a fellow welterweight if you think he a full-fledged welterweight or not. He said the same thing about Terence Crawford. He ain't a full-fledged welterweight. At the end of the day, I'm pretty sure if you knock on either one of their doors, they'd be willing to fight you. That's the difference. I'll give Mikey credit where credit is due. Mikey Garcia say, shit, I'll fight Errol Spence. Niggas, oh, Mikey clout chasing, do anything for clout. do anything for clout. Or Mikey gonna pull out. That's what I'm thinking. Like, she gonna fake an injury because I don't see what he see, you know. But he went through with the fight. Did he mail it in and go into defensive mode and stop trying? Yeah, he did go into survival mode. But hey, I'll take somebody that put the key in the ignition and try to turn it over and try before I take somebody like Keith Thurman who don't even try. You know, he criticized these dudes, but he refused to fight them. Now, what he said about AB, he basically said fans say, and I put this interview in the description, source link. They probably got the full thing over at the full Twitter page. He said that fans say you should just come back and fight AB. You should just come back and fight AB. AB don't throw no punches. And a lot of people, you know, want to see that fight over the course of the years with Adrien Broner. But he said the same thing about Adrien Broner, about Mikey Garcia, said that he ain't a real welterweight. And he says, you know, guys that usually come up from lightweight, they got superior, you know, movement, or they got really good hand speed or whatever like that. And really, Adrien Broner and Mikey Garcia really don't have that really good movement. Or they're not really one of those Shane, Mosley, or Duran guys that are small, that's bigger guys that just can make a lower weight class. You know what I'm saying? That when they can go, they're actually natural at 47. They get stronger and they're athletic, and, you know, they can really move, you know, grow into, you know, they really can just jump to welterweight and be special. And I agree, AB don't have a great footwork, or he really don't have the movement to get on his toes. And when you move up in weight, you're supposed to beat bigger guys with your speed and your skills. Mikey Garcia really don't have the footwork or the skills, the speed, you know, the perpetual movement, and the putting the 1, 2, 3, 4s together, you know, and doing that. But what he is a technician. You know what I'm saying? He's a real technical fighter. So technique and fundamentals can carry you, and he got good punching power. You know, I think Mikey Garcia at 35 and below is A+ puncher. Is looking like to me at welterweight. Adrien Broner is a good puncher. The difference between the A puncher at lightweight, A+ puncher, and Mikey, and probably you're looking at a B+, A- puncher at lightweight and Adrien, is that Mikey mastered the fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? You know, setting shots up, you know, power jab, and he able to, you know, systematically and strategically break you down. AB is one of those dudes that, you know, he just throwing 1 or 2 shots at a time. He don't get on his toes. He don't slip, counter punch. You know, he don't put his shots together until you stationary. So from that aspect, I do agree from Keith Thurman. You know, the great ones that move up from lightweight and, you know, featherweight and lightweight, I mean, super featherweight and stuff of that nature, junior welterweight, they truly special in the skills and athletic department. They beat dudes with their speed or their intellect, you know. And I'm not saying that Mikey don't have intellect or Broner don't have intellect. They just don't have those special traits to move up and dominate. You look at Crawford. You know, you look at Danny Garcia. He struggled moving up from 40 to 47 with guys. He barely beat Guerrero. He ain't beat nobody else. You know, if he beat Errol Spence, people still not going to give him credit because Errol Spence flew through a car window. You know? So that's something to look at as well, too. Is that you just got to be special to move up in weight. But I like the way Broner and Mikey dared to be great and jumped up in weight, and they did it. Because they took chances that Keith Thurman ain't never took. Keith Thurman, you know, was the boogeyman, and I want to fight Paulie, and, you know, want to make Mayweather, I want to fight Pacquiao. But when Errol Spence came on the scene, he didn't want to be on the first team no more. When Crawford came out to criticize him, he ain't a real welterweight. They met up at All-Star Weekend a couple years ago. He seen how big and strong he was. He ain't want none. He ain't want no nah. He ain't want to do the things he do. He ain't want to scrap with none of them. He ain't want to be scrappy dude, right? But it's hard to criticize people that do things or took risks that you won't take in your career. And both Broner, Mikey took risks that he ain't never tried. Keith Thurman ain't never jumping up 2 weight classes to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though he was scheduled to fight Madonna pulled out. That's another story for another day. Ended up being the best move Madonna didn't make. And then, you know, Mikey Garcia fought his adversary, Errol Spence, when Keith Thurman refused to. So let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, we still on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Social media ain't changed. All the links, description. Want to make a donation, Cash App, PayPal are in the description as well. Appreciate everybody out there. Share the video. I will be dropping a video on how you can help me get my channel back later tonight. Appreciate the love, support. One time for the one time. About to go check out Black Lightning and Better Call Saul. We gone.